And today we have both good news and bad news. And the bad news is the world economy is collapsing. But the good news is the number one investment that everybody in the world can afford is silver. Everybody. And that's the good news. But will most people buy it? No, they'll save money instead. And they'll save money in spite of the fact that they're printing trillions of it. So our guest today is Silver Slayer.
All right, I'm just going to quickly go to another one. And here's Silver Slayer explaining why he loves silver. And this is what I was talking about earlier on, and why I personally believe this is, the most undervalued asset in the world, and why Robert Kiyosaki is saying everyone can afford it, and why it's such a good asset.
So what do you like about silver? Because I know why I like it. I'll go into that.
There's a million things. I mean, I call it the perfect investment. Even back in like biblical times, they thought silver was magical. Silver can purify water. You put silver in milk, it keeps the milk fresh longer. You know, it responds to other metals like nothing else. You know, it's the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity, electricity, even light sensitivity. It's scarce, but it's more for me lately the industrial sector, not only the monetary like a lot of people focus on, but the industrial sector.
Right.
We need so much silver heading forwards. The Green New Deal just started. We exceeded 1.112 billion ounces this year alone. How many billions of ounces by the year 2030? But we could barely keep up with that demand already. I mean, solar panels increasing, electric vehicles by the year 2030, every automobile company. Where's that silver going to come from? We don't have enough. And I think for me, my stance is I think that's really what's going to take the price forwards is the lack of silver. But also including that with the monetary side of things, I mean, nothing else makes as much sense.
Boy, you are enthusiastic, Mr. Slayer.
I'm passionate. I mean, yeah, I try to reach the person that's never even invested a single dollar. You know, that's my goal.
And
I get excited as well.
Fire.
I get excited as well about that, because it literally, like, when you understand what silver's used in, and being an economics teacher, I understand, you know, basic supply and demand. But, you know, if you've got so many people trying to buy it, but you've only got this much, then the price has to go up. Doesn't matter how much they manipulate it, because you can't manipulate it forever, because when you've got more buyers than there is sellers, price has to go up. It's as simple as that, you know. Example being, if you're a farmer, you've got 100 apples, and you've got 10,000 people trying to buy your apples. You're not going to sell them at whatever price it is. You're going to get rid of that 10,000, so you've got 100 buyers left to buy it. It's as simple, basic as that. And that's
I think too, when he was talking about the industrial use cases.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
Like, everybody always says to me, "Oh, I just wish I had a crystal ball." Well, he's telling you this is what's going to happen in the future. You know, we're going to be AI technology. We're going to be solar. You know, we're going to be electric cars. This is where things are going. You know, this is where the world's heading.
We need water purified.
Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, whether Ryan likes it or not, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
This is where the world's heading. You just want to partner with the key things that's going to power the future. So, you know, you have that crystal ball. It's there.
Exactly. Silver is used in all of those things, and it's the best metal for it. So they're not going to find a different metal that they can use, because it's the best one. And that now
everyone's going to need purified water, right?
Yeah. And now it starts making sense as to why they're manipulating the price. If they're buying it up, they're not going to want to pay, you know, what does it say back here? $600 and something per ounce. Why would you want to pay that when you can pay 21?
That's right.
I'm not paying $600 per ounce when I've got to buy a lot of it to, you know, fuel everything. So I'm excited about it. And that's why I say, if you know, this is an exciting time. If you are aware of what's going on, where the future's heading, this is a very, very exciting time. And you're placed in the right place.